If I look tired, it's because I am. So, anyways, welcome everyone to Petey, Aprendendo Português. It is the next day, as we usually say, every day. We're planning on just getting this to be a one and done type of a day. Why? Because when I go to the leaderboards, I'm still in 7th place. I'm not looking to be like top 10 even. Nobody's really working that hard. And there's something that Duolingo, I think, one thing that I still like that they still have, even though the fact that they removed one of my most used and favorite story times ever in the world, they got rid of Passport, which is disappointing. I'm actually going to start Dr. Eddie. If you don't get all 3 quest points for the day, they lower the bar. Or if they notice that you have lower activity, they, usually the requirement for me is 50 XP per day. Cool, right? I just need 30 for today. So I don't really need that much. And I usually get it in one rip anyways. So yesterday was 2,144 days, and we're going to flick that away. I really need to change out this I really need to get rid of this phone. Boom. Because it's a fire hazard now. I don't know what I want though in its place. Should I use this one? I don't know. I use this for my Finchies. It's asking me for Duolingo Max. Cool. And yeah. Let's say hello to 2,145 days on the day streak. I'll see you guys in a sec. Let's do our best. So, yeah, see, look, complete 2 perfect lessons and then, earn 30 XP. We could probably bang those both out at the same time. Giggity goo. So, let's see. I guess what I could do, and this is because I was priced out of this, I did the truth. So, the truth is kind of Lily and Zadi meeting, and I guess they're the main characters, right? And okay, bread cravings, that's such a girl thing. That's adorable. It's to get girls to learn languages. I guess that's the demographic. But Passport was a classic. Okay, I'll give you another reason as to why Passport, the first lesson that was always the first lesson for, I don't know if it's as long as I've been around, but it's definitely been the first lesson for 3 or 4 years. I met Naya. Actually, yeah. 4 years. I met her in 22. So yeah, I don't know about the first couple of years. Probably it was. I don't know what changed. The early times in 2020 was a time. But I remembered I met Naya, the first couple of days of meeting her, I was just like, oh, it's just like me and you. I'm the one that always forgets things, and you're the one that remembers stuff. Because, the ending to that story was like, oh, it's in your hand. You're looking everywhere, but it's right there in your hand. And sometimes we need that in our lives. We need that little bit of balance. Petey, did I say Zadi? Petey, the wife. There's also a story that's about her being such a busybody that she didn't go to work and she didn't know what to do with herself alone. Naya can sometimes be like that. But I definitely know how to be lazy. But anyways, that's no longer. That was the first lesson we did. We just kind of did a one and done. It's now replaced by the truth. And the truth is that I want Passport back. I really want that back. Even if it's further down, I'm still going to acknowledge that as the first. Because it was that for so freaking long. But we're going to do vampire book because we haven't done it yet, even though we are past it in the official timeline of the path. That was a bit long-winded, but...
The vampire book.
The vampire book. I don't have that buttery of a low voice.
Zari is sitting on Lily's bed, reading a book and crying.
She's on the bed, on Lily's bed, reading a book and crying. Why?
Zari, o que foi?
Zari, o que foi? What is it?
Ele não tem irmão, Lily.
I don't have a brother, Lily. Or he doesn't have a
Quem?
brother, Lily. What? Who? No, she doesn't know.
E ele não tem filho.
He doesn't have a son. You know what's weird? I would have expected Lily to read this book. But here it is, Zari. You know, messing with my, what's the word? Throwing a wrench in my expectations or...
Ele não tem família.
He doesn't have family.
Zari, quem?
Zari, who?
Lily looks genuinely worried now.
She looks genuinely worried. Yeah, I don't have to translate that. Ela parece geralmente preocupado agora. Something like that. Preocupada. Lily olha. I don't know if it's genuinely. I think generalmente is normally worried now, is what I said. I don't know what genuinely. Lily parece. Oh, I could do that. I could actually just translate it. What's the word for worried? Preocupada agora. She looks preoccupied. Which I feel like I've answered preocupada, because it's kind of similar to like preoccupied, which also could mean worried.
Eu fico muito triste por ele.
I feel very sad for him.
Zari, quem é ele?
Zari, who is he?
O Rodrigo.
Rodrigo. Oh, he's the werewolf.
Quem é Rodrigo?
Who's Rodrigo?
Zari holds up her book. The cover shows a teenage vampire under a full moon.
Yeah, a handsome boy.
É o vampiro.
Do meu livro. Vampire of my story.
Zari.
Zari. He is very sad, Lily.
Ele é muito triste, Lily. É um livro, Zari. Ele não é real.
It's a book, Lily. It's not real.
Para mim, ele é real.
To me, he is real. That's adorable. Who came not now, my meu of do feel fico for the win. All right, here we go. Story complete. We're gonna, I am just gonna say, you know, that was kind of a nice one. It's short and sweet and to the point. I like that. It's no Dr. Eddie. I feel like I've done the original list so many times that I just remember the second one was Dr. Eddie, which I'm doing right now, as the passive story time is what I usually call it. But let's see that flame. And boom, 2,145 days on the day streak. You kept your perfect streak for 0 weeks in a row? That's not right. I haven't missed a day. But we'll pretend that that doesn't exist. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Something's resetting with the Duolingo stuff. I'm pissed. Because of the friend quest and getting spited. But 2145, that was pretty good. 2,145. Okay, 2,145 days. Yeah, oh my god, I can't say it enough. Meow. I'm not going to get this done. I don't care about the weekend quest right now. Boom, 2145. And sometimes you just need a little bit of time to refresh, relax, do your thing. Today, what did I do today on this fine Saturday? I went to my sister's dragon boat race, and that was freaking awesome. She had a race because she's a breast cancer survivor, and I think I mentioned that last night that I needed to go home early. And here's the thing, I still didn't get enough sleep. I was sleeping. I looked tired because I am. We had lawn chair set up, and I was just literally like mouth open. I was zonked out. I was super tired. I'm never gonna play this game. Gonna add this to my highlights. I'm just gonna post this on Instagrams, just so I don't forget. Let's see it. Yeah, we got 11 more lessons to finish this weekend quest. Oh, the humanity. Boom. 21:45. Saturday, baby. Feliz sábado. Feliz sábado. So I've got relaxing music playing in the background. And my bunny rabbit is listening to like peaceful music, and he's on my couch, like he's pooping everywhere. It's crazy, but I feel like he deserves it. He had some of that diarrhea laced lettuce, and he's just been pooping up a storm. So too much information, I know, but like I just I think I said this like maybe a month ago, and he's just him and I've kept him in the living room. Him and I have been bonding. He's just hopping up on my lap in the couch. It's adorable because anytime I see him, he's just like, "Oh, can I have some treats?" Now he knows to bother me. Like, "Oh, I want treats. Give me that." Yeah. And Bambi used to be like that too. That's why, saying goodbye to Bambi was so hard for me, because it was like I had a real connection with her. And I'm starting to with Bean. It's really nice. And maybe I won't cry like a baby this next time around when the inevitable happens, but who knows? He's a good, handsome boy, is all I want to say. And let's start Finch. There we go. We got our good eye mite. We got our Ooh. Oh my god, shoes. Yellow winged sandals. I like these. I want them so bad. That is actually something that I do want. Oh, and they got a red campfire place. There's a lot of stuff that I want. And I don't think I'm worthy. Visit somewhere in your city that you haven't been to. Honestly, build a blanket fort or pillow and nest and hang out with it. Honestly, I could. I'm saying build a blanket fort or pillow, and I kind of been doing this with Bunny the whole time, so I'll count it. I will count it. It's yeah, I'll count it because he pees on the couch, so I have to put some sort of a layer of protection for him. So it's technically a blanket fort. I don't know how I'm gonna be doing. Whoa, that was a glitch. I don't know how I'm gonna be doing the doodling of myself because I'm not an artsy person. I'm gonna say though, I did bond with my bunny rabbit. Let it autofocus. Yeah. I'm overthinking these two. Yeah, I brushed my teeth. I did that. Put one thing that wasn't in its place. Choose a healthy snack. I did do that. I had some watermelon. As far as the rest of the day, I heard that this special friendship garden in Sydney and her sister city Guangzhou. That sounds Asian. Beautiful. And I'm not the way I said that. It was like, oh, that sounds Asian. It's like chill. I didn't mean that in a bad way. But I didn't know that. I got to look that up later. Is there like Chinese influence in Guangzhou? Because that looks like a. I thought it was an English colony. Anyways, a beautiful garden for a beautiful friendship cheap. Look at the rock formations and the willow trees. Everything seems perfectly aligned. If you say hi to some burbs around there, you might make a new friendship in the garden of friendship. Yeah, I'll do that one. I don't see any other burbs at the moment, but that big pond is full of koi fish. If you brought some crumbs to feed them, we'll have loads of new friends in no time. Cheap. Adorable. We're going to send him off on his little adventure. Oh my god, what a stupid, dummy dumb. I love you. Alright, we got out of bed today. Man, that was... I did get some sunlight in the morning, and I did one thing that made me happy, which was saying hi to my sister and supporting her at a race. Green preppy vintage heels. Let me see if I could choose the color. Let's see. I might just get the stones. Yeah. I'm going to assume my mother and sister can get this, can get them. Yeah, I'm going to sell it because I want that other. Yeah, I just got 904 Gemmy Gems. Like, yo. I forgot what it was. Yeah, it's the Hermes sandals. Look at those. Look at those. That matches Peep's feet. I have to get those. I love Hermes. I don't know why. I just think Hermes is a cool guy. He's got wing shoes. That's freaking cool. He can fly. It's kind of gay, I guess. But, you know, no homo. Listen to soft music before bed. I literally survived the day. And I am... Oh, I had an alarm going on to start this thing. I also... Okay, I'll tell you what. I started the day, like this day, this morning, very tired. And, like I think I got home at like 4, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna take a nap. I didn't even like do anything for Bunny, which I usually do. I usually give him a little treat, but I'm just like, I'll be down in a minute, Bunny. I just need to take a nap. Went up to my room, slept, and I just slept for like an hour and a half, and then I kept hitting snooze for like 2 hours. I'm just like, screw it. I'm just going to sleep for another 2 hours. I rolled out of bed at like 8. I think I got 4 hours, you know, maybe an hour and a half of deep sleep, and then like 2 other hours of like okay-ish sleep. But it was a lot. It was a lot. I really needed it, I guess. Because I woke up so early. I'm not a morning person at all. So, anyways, that's just me. I drank water. I kept some throughout the day. Yep, you could hear that in the background. That's loud as heck. And let's take a look at this flame one last time. You know, we're going to keep it light. Actually, before I do that, I was going to... Oh, we got to close the Beijinhos tab. Because we are running out of space in the tabs. I might end up having to... I have to jump ship, basically, for... what's the word? I have a Windows 10 computer. I got to get Windows 11. I have to think about that, because they're going to stop supporting it after a while. And we all have to move over and migrate. Because... fuck me, right? So yeah, I'm in 7th place. I did 2 quests, even though it didn't count it here. I don't know why it doesn't do that. Maybe it's a way to incentivize me to do all of them. but I don't want to do anymore. I think Duolingo does tally it, and then it averages out once you finish the friend quest, and that's where the spike in activity happens after the friend quest. I don't know why they do it, or I don't know. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I learned in technology, working with technology and all that. But if I'm down to 9 days, I gotta like hustle butt, basically. I'm running out of time. The month is almost over. But yeah, just wanted to share that. Let's take a look at this flame one last time, as I say every day. Boom. Feliz Sábado. 2,145 days on the day streak. 2,145. Yes. Kept the flame going. We kept it alive. And I'm actually going to do purple, because that's the Dragon Boat team's colors. We love purple and pink. Hope, fight. That's the name of the team, actually. Hope in a boat. I basically doxed myself. It's like, if the feds can't find me, then they're obviously not looking. That means I'm innocent, And in hindsight, today's the day where I earn all the rainbow stones back, because I went back up to 900, I think. Yeah. I just clicked all of those up so I could get something else. It pays to have more money. But anywho, I'm going to leave it at that. 2,145 days on the day streak. Kept it short and sweet and to the point. Muito obrigado por assistir. Boa noite. Ciao, ciao for now. And have hope, folks. Fight for those that are suffering with cancer. And, just support them. You don't even have to fight with them. It's their battle. You just have to be a good friend with the orange slices. Or a loved one with the orange slices in a blanket when they're not doing good. That's what it's all about. It's how I spent my 30th birthday. That dates me on how old I am. But yeah, I assumed it'd be funny if somebody was like, "You look 25." I'm like, "No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm an old man. What are you talking about?" Anyways, a lot of carrots. You got to eat a lot of carrots. I'll see you in the next one. Tomorrow's Sunday. It's a bit choppy. I'll see you in the next one. Tomorrow's Sunday, and it's probably going to be another one and done. Ciao, ciao for now.